Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about how to host the best real estate events in 2021. Pretty common questions from our agents these days. Looking back at the fall and the summer, and a lot of missed opportunities to host Sphere events. And our agents are wondering how they can strategize, how they can plan for 2021. To come up with some creative ways to host those events. We actually recommend that all of our agents host at least one event per quarter for their sphere. It's a good way to stay in touch with people, provide them with value, and it provides you with an opportunity to have conversations with people that you normally wouldn't be able to have, but also gives you an excuse once a quarter to just straight one-to-one communicate with every single person in your community because you have an excuse to invite them to something. So a lot of agents haven't been doing those really at all in 2020. I've heard of a few agents that have tried to do some things to varying degrees of success. So we wanted to share with you a little bit of the strategy that we believe will help you execute on your events in the next year. So starting out, just to give you some strategy on events overall, I think there's a lot of misconceptions that they have to be like hardcore real estate, that you're trying to get leads or clients out of events. We would generally disagree. We believe that your quarterly event should be the same as the rest of your marketing. And that is your number one goal is just to add value to your community, to your sphere. Free food, free stuff. Come and have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Have some entertainment. Hopefully build some memories. That's the goal of any sphere event. And a secondary goal is for you as a real estate agent to be able to have opportunities to talk to as many people in your sphere in one short period of time as possible. So maximizing the number of forward conversations that you have, asking those questions about someone's life and their life events, which are a great way to tease out changes that might indicate some sort of a real estate need coming up in someone's life. So here's some of our top tips for when you do host events, and then we're going to move into sharing a few of the best event ideas that we've heard of so far, as well as kind of predict what we think events will be the most successful in the coming year as we come out of coronavirus. That's what we're all praying and hoping for will happen as soon as possible in 2021. So a couple of tips. I think it's really easy when you're planning an event to take all the work on yourself and make you be the one who the whole time is, setting up the food or making things happen or dealing with problems. Get a spouse, get kids, get friends, get coworkers to take care of the details for you and kind of manage the event, whatever type of event it is for you, so you're free to mingle. If you're not free to literally just walk around and talk to people the entire time, you're not getting the most value out of that event as possible. You must use online events, some sort of online event management tool for your invitations. You need to take RSVPs in the form of email addresses. That's critical because you can use that as part of your marketing database. You can use that as another touch to send people thank yous for coming. You can enter them into drawings as a thank you for coming. So send an invite via email, text, social media. Use all three of those things as ways to send invitations, but link them to some sort of a sign-up page. You could create that sign-up page in like Google Forms, make sure there's a calendar invitation component to that, or just use something like Eventbrite, which handles a lot of that invitation and follow-up and list making for you. Requiring emails is critical because what you'll end up doing is being able to add a lot of new people to your newsletter database. Have some sort of party favor, something that the people that come to your event or participate can take home, and ideally something that they will hold on to. That's just, once again, adds a lasting impact to this event that you're planning. And then overall, I think that we're too connected to the idea of making sure our events have to do with real estate. I actually think it's better to have your sphere events have absolutely nothing to do with real estate. Have them literally just be an opportunity to come and have fun and get to know people and talk to people and enjoy yourselves, family-friendly kind of stuff. Sure, do some, new buyer seminars or whatever that might be. But I think that overall you're going to appeal to a much wider audience and get much better engagement with your event. More people will show up if it has nothing to do with real estate and it's just fun. It's also what people need right now, let's be honest. Okay, here's some of the ideas for the best type of events. I actually have not heard of anyone doing any of these things yet, but they're the things that I believe will be really important as we go into 2021. So as COVID is still very prevalent and we are trying to avoid in-person interactions as much, obviously we have quite a bit of success doing scheduled live Facebook video webinars. We do multiple webinars every month, obviously multiple live videos every week. But I think that the best way to actually get people to show up to those live videos is to treat them like an event. So rather than doing some sort of a live webinar on Google Meet or Zoom or whatever, have it be a live Facebook video. So go live at a date and a time with some sort of really interesting and engaging topic. People love home improvement. I think a fun idea that just popped into my brain is go and find pictures of cool houses for sale right now in Minnesota, and take things from the pictures of those houses. So to share really cool ideas of what other people have done in home improvement. Those sorts of topics that are interesting to everyone are the best type of topics. I think it's really easy to get pigeonholed into talking about some topic real estate investing or selling or buying, and those things are so niche. There's only 5 at best 10% of people any given year in your audience are even remotely interested in real estate. That's what the real estate buyer's cycle tells us, about a decade long. So most people don't care about real estate, so don't make it about real estate. Make it about something fun like home improvement or gardening or something like that. If you're going to plan a party, plan for it outside. You never know. You could plan something for some summer month and end up having to move the date just based on what is going to happen with COVID and what the government is suggesting to us. So I think planning for outside in the warmer weather will be your best bet. Sledding parties, I think, are an amazing idea. You got to get adults to sled. You might need to provide some beverages if you're going to get adults to sled, but sledding is super fun, and everybody loves doing it. And you can go to some public sledding hill, and have lots of space for people to just hang out outside and sled. And I think there's also a big opportunity, at least in Minnesota, where sometimes we get a little bit scared to go outside, but you can lean into the fact that that's fun, to go and hang out outside, get a fire pit, make a fire, set up a little outdoor bar, have some fun outdoor events, little activities that people and their kids can do, and have an outdoor winter block party or something like that. I think it's all about taking advantage of, really what the reality is, and that is that people are starved right now for interaction. They're starved for things to do. So if you can provide them with a really safe way to go and have some fun, I think that could be phenomenally successful and a great way to provide value to your sphere. I also think that as more people get vaccinated and we come out of coronavirus, the demand for parties is going to be insane. There's a crazy pent-up demand for parties. So, plan a post-COVID party, plan parties and invite people to them, because you're probably going to be one of the only people that's doing that right now. Thank you for your time. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're on YouTube. We have these Facebook videos. The only way to make sure you actually see them all is to like our Facebook page, follow it, or subscribe on YouTube. We love recommendations for video ideas. This is actually a recommendation from John Spike, who I met with earlier today. He wanted to just brainstorm event ideas a little bit. So thank you for that recommendation there, John, and I hope you all have a great day.